Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. I didn't want to do anything today. I want to go watch movies and, eat junk food and just sit on the couch and hibernate for a while. Gosh, I really do. But here I am for you. I literally this morning dug through the doom pile. I'm like, there's got to be something in here I can work on. I mean, I have a lot in the doom piles around me, but it's fighting the motivation to do one, right? That's why half of these are sitting here, is I lost the motivation to do them. Today's project is one of those projects that I lost the motivation on. Today's the day. Today's the day. I can't talk. This is why I want to sit on the couch. This is my project. You know what this is? It's a business card holder. It was a very modern gold business card holder. Ooh, it's been sitting around a while. See the dirt? Ew. It's spooed on me. I started it at one time because when I go to events like pop-ups, I haven't done a pop-up in a really long time, but when I do events, I have promotional cards, things like that, and I can do that in my booth as well, where I can sometimes put discounts to my online store. I can put information on going to my website, things like that, little promotional pieces. And I want it to look cute. Cute. I had made one. So I made one out of the breast cancer Scrabble set. So remember when the whole Scrabble letters were like a thing? And I made a business card holder that said cards with the pink breast cancer Scrabble set. And I was going to do this one too. So I'd have a couple of them like sitting around a pop-up sale. This one never got done, obviously. So we're going to do something with it today. I don't know what, because I just literally pulled it out of the stash. I mean, first things first, I'm going to brush it off, but I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. First things first, clean it. And I think I'm going to go run it underwater. This is chalk paint. For those of you who didn't recognize the Annie Sloan-ness of it. It is Annie Sloan paint. Crevices. I'm going to go run that underwater. What will we do with it? You guys. So much. There's so much. You know what? It might be a good idea to have one in the booth. I don't have any promotional marketing stuff in the booth at the moment. Seems like an oversight on my part. I should definitely be directing people to the website, the YouTube channel. You've heard me rant about doing that at events. Then I should be doing it at my booth too, right? So let me get this. I'm going to go wash this off. We'll start all over again. Now we got a clean business card holder. The nice thing about this one, as opposed to the one that I made, is this is an actual business card holder. It's heavy. It's not going to tip over. The one I made, if you don't have the right amount of cards in it, it tends to kind of just go. So it'll be nice to have one that's solid. That's a good word. It's a solid one. Not going to fall apart or flip over or, if there's no cards in it, it's going to stay put. Definitely has to get a not for sale on it because it seems like all of my marketing stuff, including my own logo. I hung my business logo on the wall at one point and I got multiple phone calls going, how much do you want for that sign? And I'm like, It's my business name. It's not for sale. My logo. Oh, and everybody was like, oh, that's right. Definitely needs a paint job. So I've got this white sample is getting some use. Like, this was the perfect 50 cents. I was 50 cents. It says as is, no return. It's not really a white. It's like an off-white. Let me get you guys flipped around so you can see what I'm working with here. Gotta get this thing painted up. Get it on its way to being done. It was made in 1984 in Taiwan. It's vintage. It wasn't a good vintage. All right, first things first, let's get a coat of paint on this thing. Just cover up all the ills. All right, let that dry. Okay, so while this was drying, I decided I was going to decoupage it. And I had purchased this package. Oh, it's a while ago, guys. It was a while ago. So this is also part of the Doom Project supply line. I don't think I ever actually used them on anything. I was decoupaging napkins on things for a while, and then this one never seemed to fit anything. I love the blue. I think this is super pretty with this pattern here. It's kind of a Parisienne style, which, yeah, for some reason, Paris sells like crazy. People just still go. There's a lot of Francophiles out there. I'm not a Francophile, but I do like this part, and that's the part that I want to see on this. So we're going to peel this apart. If you've never done napkin decoupage before, I can't talk today. You have to get the design off. So there's like 3 layers under here. And the top layer is a printed thin sheet with just the design. That is not all of them, is it? Is this really just a 2-ply? It feels like there should be more. I don't want to get that in the water. There we go. See, it is a super thin layer with just the artwork on it. I knew that wasn't enough. I'm like, that was way too easy. I don't care so much about the Paris, but I want this blue. I don't want the red. I'll move this down. So I want the blue, like that. And then lose most of the red. And I will end up tearing the paper because I don't want it to be just cut and perfectly lined up, but I will do like little patches. Let's do it, guys. One more project out of the Doom pile. Let me tear this. I don't want that red at all. Hang on. Let's get rid of the red completely. I do not like it at all. It reminds me of a peppermint, and I don't want a peppermint. I think that's why I hated this design to begin with. Like, there was nothing I could do with this without that kind of interfering, and I was like, I hate it. So let's make that go away. If you're a Francophile right now, you're like horrified. What is she doing? She's getting rid of the Eiffel Tower, at least a part of it. I think I'm going to start here. Was it absolutely necessary for me to paint it white? Probably not. I mean, the other blue underneath probably wouldn't hurt it in the least bit, but I did. So there you go. All right, let's get all the glue out of the way. And I'm going to line this up with the edge as best I can. Yep. The bottom doesn't have to be perfect. It's the bottom. All right, let's tear that. Because again, I want kind of a shabby look to it. I don't want it to be perfect. So I like the torn edges. I like torn edges. I like shabby chic. And this is mine. So I get to do it how I like it. It's not for a customer. It's not for anyone to buy. This is me. This is mine. I'm going to trim off to, I want the fleur-de-lis on the side. I'm going to try and straighten that out just a bit. Do a little fold over there. Dang, dropped it in there. We got glue everywhere. Ah. Okie doke. Let's see. How about the bird on the other side? All right, now the front. Looking good though. Look how cute. Looking cute. I don't need it to say Paris on the front. No thanks. I'll go with this stamp here. The nice thing is, when it gets glue on it, it tends to just tear. Ta-da! Oh. Give it a good coat. a good finishing coat here. All right. I gotta let it dry. Okay, it's dry. You want to see it? You got a card in it. It's done now. I think it's cute. So that's what it looks like when there's no cards in it. Got all the little detail around the edges. And now it's done. It's done. It's done. And it's out of this. Y'all. To get it, we're going to make a dent in that shelf. Right there. That one. You can't see that. This wasn't on the shelf, though. This was somewhere over there. But it's leaving this room. This is going to get some, this is not one of my promotional cards, but I'm just going to get a promotional card in it, and it's going to go to the booth. I should be at the booth today. And you know what? I'm not, because I don't feel it. I really just want to go back to bed. I kind of got a little bit of a sore throat. Literally, like, the stress from all that article series I was doing went away, and I got sick. I'm sick. I was sick to my stomach this morning, and so it's just better. I'm just gonna rest. The whole rest of the day, I think I'm gonna rest. But this one is off the Doom project pile. It's out of here. It's going out that door right now. All right. I'm so excited. You don't even know, like, each one of these is just that little piece of happiness. It's like, oh, one more done. One more done. Oh, one more done. All right, what next? What next? It's gonna be something. I'm gonna pick something off that shelf. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Doom pile.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.